What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today marks 1 month of me being a real estate agent. So I wanted to make a video about how much I had to spend in startup costs.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good, I can tell.
Now Google says it's roughly about $2,000, but it's more. Now keep in mind, I quit my other job cold turkey. So not only am I losing a full paycheck, I'm having to spend a bunch of money just to get started. It's like the opposite of a signing bonus. And I think the hardest part of all of it is all of these expenses aren't tangible. For the photography business, if I go out and I spend $1,000 on a camera, I know, hey, I now have this physical item that I can go out and make money with. But in real estate, when you spend $1,000, you either get a login to a website or an education course. Yeah, those are tools that can help you succeed, but man, it's weird not having something tangible after you just spent $1,000. So if you're just starting off in real estate, be prepared for that. Okay, here we go. In the state of Colorado, you need 168 hours of pre-licensing education unless you have your real estate degree. I took my 168 hours online through the CE Shop, and there's a link in the description which gives you 35% off, and if you use that link, I get $25 towards their website. So check it out. Now I bought their course during one of their sales and paid $349.30. Then once you finish that, you have to take your licensing exam. In Colorado, you have to take the national portion and the state portion, and your first attempt is $50, and then each subsequent attempt after that, if you failed the first one, is $40. So I passed the national portion on the first attempt and the state portion on the third attempt. The state portion kicked my butt. So in total after tax, I spent $129 on the exam. Then you actually have to apply for your license, which is $200, but the application requires a background check, and you need what's called errors and omissions insurance, so that if you royally screw up on a contract, you're covered. And that was $400 for the year. I also opened up an LLC as kind of like an extra layer of protection, and that was $50. But the most important part of the entire process is smashing the like button. Oh man, what a hoot. But seriously, it really helps out the channel. So if you could, that'd be great. Okay, so right now we're just north of $1,100 just to get your license. Not too bad. But in Colorado, you have to hang your license with a brokerage for your first 2 years. That's like RE/MAX, Keller Williams, the other hundreds of brokerages that are out there. I chose to hang my license with C3 Real Estate Solutions, and for the first month, it has been an awesome choice. Now, depending on which brokerage you choose, they might require you to be a part of certain organizations. One of the more common requirements is that you join your local board of realtors. They'll provide things like continuing education, ethics courses, networking opportunities, but it will allow you to officially be called a realtor. Realtor? Yeah, realtor. Whatever. Otherwise, the only name you can go by is a real estate agent. Realtor is a trademark name that you can only use if you're a part of this group. So for my local board of realtors, it was $615 for the year. Okay, so now for just shy of $2,000, you have the literal bare bones on what is legally required for you to buy and sell real estate. But you can't really do that effectively without the right tools. So you need access to the MLS, contract software, and a bunch of other tools that will help you do your job effectively. The MLS for the region I'm in is $227 for the first quarter and $130 for every quarter after that. So for the year, we'll add that in. DocuSign was $240. I have a GoDaddy website, which was $150 for the year. I got Google Workspace, which was $60 for the year. And I bought MileIQ to automatically track my mileage as I'm driving around for $76 for the year. Okay, so now we're at like $2,900. And there's still more. You then realize that 168 hours that you spent studying basically just gave you a baseline knowledge of how the real estate industry works. It was all book smarts. You need street smarts. So you invest in a few education courses. I bought the Ninja Sales Training class for $900 and Meet Kevin's real estate course for $400. Then you need signage and lock boxes. I was able to buy 6 used open house signs and 3 lock boxes for $200 for all of that. Then I bought 1 for sale sign with my personal contact info on it for $200. So grand total, I'm sitting at $4,636.30. But to really drive it home, I did buy a laptop for real estate. I bought the new MacBook Pro with the M1 chip, plus the Microsoft 365 license for $1,470. But you don't need a $1,400 computer for real estate. So if someone were to ask me what I realistically think it costs to start in real estate, I would say $4,500. And that's just to start. That doesn't include all of the advertising, the client meals, the networking, the commission splits, the gas, the tax prep, the taxes, and any other expense that might come up. So if you're thinking about starting in real estate, I hope this gives you a realistic picture of what you're probably gonna spend starting off. I would highly recommend that you have 1 year's worth of expenses in your savings account, because right off the bat, a ton is going to come out for startup costs. But then you also don't have to be a sleazy salesman. Like, oh man, I really need to get that sale because I need to eat today. You can organically start your business without having to be a high pressure agent. So that's it. Feel free to drop a comment or shoot me an email. I am an open book when it comes to this stuff, especially if you're just starting out. I would love to help give you a realistic picture of what you're in for. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.